Hey, how is everybody? I hope you're healthy, most of all. Your family's healthy. Um, and I'm fine. I have odd days. Do you have odd days where you just don't get out of bed till forever and don't know what day it is? There's been some funny memes, of course, about this day and that day, etc. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at, this day and that day. However, today I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to prepare the service learning paper. I'll do separate tutorials for the poster and try to get that up today also. So you're looking at a picture of Zion National Park, which is in Utah. And this is a website. You can see it there. And I just like to refresh it 80 to 100 times a day to kind of get an idea of, I don't know, just a different scenery and what Zion looks like throughout the day. So I hope that's something that you might try to do yourself. Why not? I'm in the page of our course now, as you can see, and I'm showing you how to find the information. So you're going to go into Dropbox, where there'll be information for your service learning. So this is a reflection and notes on your service learning project. I'll open up another category for how to deposit your posters next time. So that is a post somebody made. I got to go back up here. I'm really sorry, but that's where you would put your post. I'm going to go back into Dropbox, and I'm just going to go into the edit function so that I can look at this for you. One person has their reflection in there already. I did talk about this a bit on Friday for the Collaborate session, and I did record that, and I don't know where that darn Collaborate video ended up. I will track it down. It was recorded. It might still be processing. It's been backed up a bit, but even that seems a bit long. Okay, so how to write it's a 2-page minimum paper. You just need to get 2 pages out of yourself for this, and you can do it. You're going to do your reflection related to our 3 student learning outcomes, SLOs. SLO1, SLO1. It's tricky. You're going to write, try to do a half a page or 3/4 of a page for each one. Actually, a half a page will get you a page and a half. So that and an intro and a conclusion should do it. So develops goals and strategies to address community need based on research or data analysis, plans, implements, and evaluates projects' impact in insightful, creative ways. So all you really got to do was this first part, maybe, is up to planning. I understand that. You can't do more than we were able to do. So you're going to write about your effort to connect with a community partner, what your goals were with the community partners. So if you have the library, ukulele, if you're in a health group, if you're a nursing group, if you're in the group that was going to work with the Boys and Girls Club, you had some meetings with this. What you need to do is to kind of tell me what research you did. Did you call a contact person? Did you do research online for Brunswick? You did something in order to develop your goals and strategies. So develop that as much as you can. Talk to each other if you're in a group. Meaningful synthesizes, SLO 2.2, meaningfully synthesizes connection among experience from formal classroom to deepen your understanding. So you can do this completely, I think. Now, while you didn't go out in the community maybe and do something, you did plan to do something. So if you plan to work for one of the students was going to do something with 4-H, well, what was the plan for 4-H? Why would you implement the plan? Is there research that you could look up in Galileo, in the library database? How can you support and synthesize what that project either was if you did some of it, or what your project would have been? And it takes a little imagination and creativity, but it fulfills the requirements for this particular activity you need to do for the course. I guess if you've done something that was just planned, you have to be a bit more imaginative, but you can still, I'm permitting you to get the project done in other ways. O 3.2 explains what they have learned during service learning activity about themselves as relates to a reinforced and clarified sense of civic identity. So if you did something, I think you have a good reflection on that. What did it mean to you to go into the community to work at the library? Sometimes when you just go into a service situation, you think, oh, I'm just doing this service. Or I was talking to a student and she had a really good plan. Her and her partner had a really good plan. They didn't do the service, but certainly it made a change in their way of thinking about some part of their relationship with the community. Would you continue to explore different opportunities? Have you even been more civic minded during the pandemic? What can I do to serve my community? And how may have been related back to you being asked to think about being civically minded in the course. So you will develop your ideas there, use your imagination, and really it has to be 2 pages of fairly um, well edited and well thought out statements by you. You're going to have to dig a little bit. I understand that, but I also appreciate that effort. Um, so service done. Look, some of you did your service, some of you arranged your service, and just work with what you have. That's all we can do. All right, so that is all I think we need to do together for that. If you have more questions, okay, let's go back to Zion. I'm going to refresh it and see if it changed a bit. It didn't. Sometimes a cloud floats in or something. I have been watching these trees bloom, which is cool. All right, so that is that part of the course. Really just do it. Get it done. I don't mean to be pushy or pressury, but having something done, you know the difference between having like even a C versus a 0. Absolutely phenomenally impactful to get points for this. Again, I'm on your side. I'm supporting you. You write me and say, I need a bit more clarification. But start to develop these papers and start to get them in by the end of April would be awesome. And I'll put another message up about the service learning poster celebration, which I'll tell you more about why that's cool in another video. Thank you so much. I think we're all doing the best we can do, and thank you again.